Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. In the comments, I've been asked whether I've considered converting our land to our culture. Yes. Yes, I have. In fact, we've been doing that. It's just taking a really long time. I believe this one started at like 6 years, but it's probably increased looking at this, because if that's the length of 4 months, is that really 6 years if you extend it out? I don't know, it's probably a little bit longer. We could, in theory, replace our steward with somebody slightly better, but realistically, we're not saving that much time and we'd just be annoying one of our vassals to do it currently. Also, I think that he's probably not that long for the world. Yeah, it says his health is fine. However, he has got 2 drunkard negative things here, so he'll probably end up dying in about 4 years anyway. So, yeah, we have been doing that. It just takes a really long time to convert culture, if it's not one of the cultures which makes up your hybrid culture. In that case, you get a special buff that makes it quicker, but Egyptian is not one of the 2 cultures that we merged, so therefore we have to wait. However, it's just about done, which is very good for us. After that, we are going to look at some of the ones over here. So we've got leek in Greek, so those 2 right there. And then I think that's it in terms of what we actually want to convert. We want to keep our culture very small because we want to keep the average development in our culture very high. Because currently our culture is just Constantinople and then I think, yeah, these 2 here. So it's Constantinople plus these 2, so 34, 38, and 60. So development across our culture is very high. Now, if we have a look over here, we are about to lower it significantly because it's about to go down to 21, but it's a price we have to pay because we need to get that to be our culture so that we can get ourselves, where are we? Granaries. Yeah, so we can get ourselves the next level up. Once we do that, then, yeah, then we don't really care about this one. I guess we could try and change its culture by hybridizing again, as in if we hybridize into another culture, then we'll be a different culture, and then that would still be left as the leek, but yeah, that's a while off, because I think that it's still, what, like 40 years till we can hybridize again? I'd need to find one I could hybridize with, so it would obviously be one over here, because we'd want the last dynasty legacy. So let's assume that we were going to hybridize with this. Yeah, it's less than 50 years old. And then I forgot, it doesn't tell you in there. So that would be year 57. So that's 16 years old. So we would need another 34 years, essentially. Yeah, in 34 years, we can merge our culture and then get rid of that, in theory, unless it's one of the ones that automatically converts over. But yeah, that's a while away, and I don't know if we're going to be playing for another 34 years, but yeah, it's basically the plan with culture. Anyway, in terms of everything else, we're in a little bit of a holding pattern, because Sweden is not currently somebody who we had a good reason to declare war against. If you have a look here, we have lots of kind of bad reasons to declare war against Sweden. So no claims that actually work for us. They are currently being attacked by a couple of people, so we don't even want to go and take a duchy, because there's a northerner conquest of the Duchy of Flanders. If that wins, we can grab it. It probably won't win. There's also a de jure war for a duchy here, which will win, because we just gave them a ton of money. And then there's another claim on a duchy down here, which is already winning, so at this point, that's like, we'd just be getting in the way, so kind of want to wait there. We don't really have a good war against Poland either. I mean, we could declare for a duchy, but it's not really a good war. I guess we could just take a duchy off of them and be happy with it. Might be worth it. Masuria, actually, might be worth attacking now. Who are they being attacked by? Defending against Leon II, who is our vassal. Alright. And what is it? It's a holy war for a county, so we could get in the way of that if we wanted to. So we could maybe do a couple of holy wars in here. Maybe take the coast. Maybe we could also grab Pomerelia. Because we'd be able to just... oh, I guess I'd have to do holy war for duchy. Yeah. So we could grab a holy war at the top of Poland. Holy war for Pomerelia. Maybe a holy war for Masuria here as well. And actually, I think we can even holy war against these guys. Because I think we're enough sea tiles away. Although... That might be 3 sea tiles. Let's see. And we could Holy War. Wait, I'm actually questioning something. Do you even need to have... do you even need to be next to someone for a Holy War? Maybe you just need to be within... I'm trying to find somebody we don't border. I'm thinking maybe you just need to be within diplomatic range for a Holy War. No, you have to border. Yeah, because I can't declare a Holy War on these guys. And they are definitely close. Yeah, so... I think this counts as a... Oh, maybe it's you can do Holy Wars overseas. Maybe that's it. Do we have a sea that I can test this on? Maybe... Oh no, I have a border with Gujarat. Kwar? That's still close enough. How about this one? Just trying to find out this. So that's too far away. Kwar is probably close enough. Yeah. So it must just be distance over sea tiles. I can also test it with Gujarat, I realised, because I can look at Holy War for Duchy and see what it lets you do a war on. So it probably won't let us war on this part, right? No. Yeah, so that's too far away, but that's about close enough. So it must be 3 sea tiles, judging by that, which is, coincidentally, how far away we are here. So we're 3 sea tiles away. Alright, cool. Now we've worked out some basic mechanics. We could do a war against Poland, Pomerelia, Curonia, Masuria, and Lithuania all at once. I don't... Actually... Yeah, no, we shouldn't be able to declare war against Estonia. Although we are? No, I have no... Okay, I have no actual war. I have no casus belli that I can declare, so that's alright. I could declare one against Sapmi because we happen to be bordering them, but yeah, let's not worry about that. Let's take the coast. So, I'm going to declare a Holy War for Duchy. So we're going to declare for Pomerania. We're going to declare a Holy War for Duchy. Again. Then Curonia. This, by the way, will make the... Oh, wait, I'm already in a war with them? They got auto-dragged in for some reason? Which war did I get? I got dragged into the Pomerelia War. Oh, okay. Interesting. Then... No, I don't want to do that one. Your claims. Yeah, I could take a chunk out of that. I'm also just thinking I could just do a Holy War for Duchy at some point. Like, take this one, maybe. That would nicely connect our land. It could also do a war against White Rus and yeah. So let's have a look at Lithuania. Holy War for Duchy. Oh, it's the only... Oh, that's still part of Lithuania. I wasn't reading that because it was obviously the Civil War here, so it looked like that was disconnected. Ah, so no, that is too far away. I guess this is... Oh, that's only 2 sea tiles away. Oh, okay. Anyway, so that explains that a little bit. Let's... Well, I guess I would just do a county expansion. Yeah. White Rust, do we want to declare against you while we're on our path over? Guess we could, yeah. We could just do a county expansion into this one here. What? Yeah, let's just do a county expansion into your odd, yeah, into your odd single county that's out of the way. There we go. And is Perov still independent? Oh, it is. Oh, in which case I might as well grab this as well. I mean, there's no reason not to. Yeah. That's just literally no reason not to grab that on the way past. Alright. Lots and lots and lots of wars. Now we just need to think about how we're going to do it. I think I'm going to raise all my troops up here somewhere, and then we will get going. So let's raise all. Might split them in 2 at some point in this war, but we'll see. The other thing is that we don't want to lead this army. We want to go and do an activity while we wait for the army to be raised. So, do that. Wait a second or 2. Then it'll show me my activities. There we go. We could do an inspection. Those are pretty quick. There's not really any benefit to doing a hike, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I might take hike off of our tell me about it list. I just don't think, like, we might gain wise man experience, but we have a lot of that anyway. Oh, we can do blots. I guess we can do blots because we're technically yeah, we're descendant from Norse now, so I guess we could do a blot. gaining or losing popular opinion and character opinion depending on the tenets of your subjects' faith. Maybe it's not worth doing, but we should do one. We should do one blot. Let's see. Orthodoxy does not have a doctrine with the ability to conduct grand sacrifices. Oh. No, I have the potential to do a blot if I had any holdings where a blot would be acceptable, which I do not. I understand. We will turn off a blot then. Right. We can do a hunt, or we can do an inspection. Hunts are quick. Let's do a little hunt over here. I'll do a falconry one, because that's what we're currently working on. We're going to do it in our capital, because we have nothing nearby that says that we're going to get any bonuses. I'm going to uninvite everybody, because we don't want to actually invite anybody to this. Although everybody here is now a hunter, basically, because we keep taking them on hunts. So we got a lot of extra hunters. So that's cool. We're going to... I can't slay the beast on the falconry one. Oh, alright. Well, cool. Whatever. Start. There we go. This should begin almost instantaneously. So we'll wait for that. Large mines have been finished somewhere. Why is the hunt not starting? 3 months till it begins. You're traveling from where? Did I forget to untick something? Can I uninvite you halfway through? I have to wait for him to get there, I guess. And probably the other person who's traveling. That's annoying. Anyway, whatever. They only take about 20 days once they start anyway, so... It's alright. I'm going to raise all of our troops here. Main reason for raising all of our troops is that we actually probably want to split them in two for the war, so... do that. Wow, we have 43,000 troops now. It's weird because we never actually raise that many troops usually. I'm just transferring vassals that it says I should transfer. Yeah, there we go. That's gone. I was kind of wondering what was happening with it. That's okay. So now I'm going to split this army in half. Do I have siege units in both? I do. Okay. So you are going to head down to there. That's fine. And then you are going to stop off in their capital. Right. Let's go. No stone unturned activates. Not that it does anything. We are going to go and get a goose. Right. Gift giver. We get 50 gold. That's worth almost nothing to us, given how much money we currently have, but... Alright. Do I want to increase my success chance and increase my hunter experience? Yeah, I think so. Let's do that. My falconry skills will impress. Nice. Taking wing, my bird will fly. We've only got a 26% success chance. Samuel has finished his education as a fortune builder. Oh, alright, cool. Although, what I will do here is I'll also mentor him in governorship. If he'll say yes. Right, where are we? Back to caught in a trap. We will rescue him. Right, that does lower our success chance, but it's not really why we're here. Oh, you've promoted culture. Wonderful. Right, so now we can work on culture in... Well, the question is, do we want to do it in Leek or Greek? Let's have a look. 7 years, 3 years. Let's do the 3-year one because this is because it's already Leek and it's a newly formed hybrid culture converting a parent culture. So that makes it only 3 years. Right. Also, our average development has just dropped significantly due to this. But I can now upgrade you to the castle. I can upgrade you. I can also upgrade you. And you. And you. Wonderful. Only some of them were mine, but I felt I might as well just upgrade the entire holding if I've made the effort to convert it. It's also been pointed out I have a building slot. I have a use for that building slot. I am going to build windmills, although I will get an extra building slot for the windmills I can build windmills and I can build underwheels in some provinces. I don't know what the conditions are for each, and I don't know which provinces apply to each, so I'm waiting until we finish this, and then I'll build in them, essentially. Wait, can I upgrade these? Yeah, I should be upgrading all of these if it says delete. In fact, I should also, if it's a Dalek holding, I should be upgrading all of the lower ones. Also, I don't know why I haven't been upgrading the temples in these as well. That's okay. This one, city's upgraded. Basically, I should be upgrading that castle. Can I cancel this? No. We don't need hill forts. Lady. You're getting your title taken away from you. Right. Stop that. Upgrade the castle. Give it to another person. Right. Okay, so this one is leak, so it doesn't have anything major that we need to do in it. Except I do need to upgrade the temples. I don't know why I haven't been upgrading them. Probably just because it's out of sight, out of mind. Here, we can now start upgrading the Murex fisheries even further. Get even more development growth. Jerusalem. Still nothing there. Upgrade that temple. There's also a grand temple there as well. Just might be quite nice to have at some point. Although I guess we can't hold temple holdings. So what am I talking about? Let's see. Yeah, let's... Oh, I can't construct this. This is not the county capital. Okay, so it looks like I can build that in things of this culture, which is good. As in, then it's still valid. There was one that we were looking at previously for that I'll show you in a second that we were wondering about. But you don't need to worry. This one I'll upgrade here. Upgrade the temple. And then upgrade... I can't upgrade that. Okay. So that was over here. I was wondering whether we were actually allowed to have this, or whether it was culture-based. We are 100% allowed to have this. It must be based upon... I don't know, probably it being floodplains, I guess? Not sure, or something like that. Yeah, not sure why we're allowed that over here, or whether it's something that you're allowed in this area of the world or something, but... Anyway, it's pretty good. Lowers our men-at-arms maintenance for the holder of the holding, so we should definitely have that wherever we can. Right. Where are we? Back over here. Oh, I can transfer this person to Syria? Sure. Sounds good to me. Yeah, they're still moving their way along. We failed the hunt. Well, that's fine. Kinda knew we were going to fail the hunt. But the positive is that I gained some Falconer trait experience, so I got closer to this. And we get some glory for doing it as well. Right, candidacy promoted. I'm going to put us in charge of the second army. Because we make our armies go quicker. So I would like to come down here and make our way back up quite quickly. You've already taken that? Perfect. Go attack that army. Right. That's all fine. This should be an easy win for us. Our champion charioteer died, as we thought he probably would. We need a new protector of Epirus, which we have. Alright, that's fine. Champion charioteer. He could be our bookmaker. That seems like a conflict of interest. The person handling the gambling also racing in the race. I'm going to make that Torbjorn. He can be my champion charioteer. Right. Although maybe we should leave it empty until we like actually have a chariot race. Because otherwise he might become not excellent at it by the time we actually get to the race. But anyway, doesn't really matter. We've defeated their army. Which one is that? So that's the Poland War. Alright, well, let's enforce demands. So that land is de jure part of Pomerania, which is de jure part of Pomerania. I can now create Pomerania, and I can give Pomerania to this person who holds a lot of land in Pomerania. So I'm going to give you all of this. They're going to be very happy with it. Right. That seems good to me. And now I don't need to give away all that land manually. Your move now is to head to this one right here. You and your foul host may have wrested my high chieftain from me, but mark me, I am not through yet, nor will I give up Pomerania so easily. Signed, Mistress Mila of the Robux of Prospect. Oh. Alright. They established an adventurer camp. Hey, you know what? You know it's probably a good adventurer camp? Can I not... I was hoping I could expel them. You can only expel them when you're at war. Alright, let's just quickly mark them there. You're definitely going to expel them. You want to serve me. Now, this isn't the same event that we got for the other commander promoted events. This is a random skilled person is coming to us and wants to join us. So we'll say yes. The other events we were getting were not skilled people wanting to join us. This was, my noble son's been hanging around too much and I want him to do something useful. This one was... you know, please let me work for you. Very different stuff. Somebody increased my candidate score for Mallorca, but I don't want Mallorca. I have no desire for that title. Wait, that probably means I'm first in line to Mallorca as well now. Right. This one. Grant it to a local Beja noble. Part of this title, which I'll create. I really don't need that army. That army is nothing to me. Hey, random person. You're now in charge of that them. Do great work. Right. Let's clear this out. We've inherited a journey to the Sultanate of Africa. That is not good enough for me to keep. Right, clear this out. And work our way up here again. Cool, so this is going quite quickly. I mean, it's not going as quickly as our other sieges, but that's fine. As in our sieges in other wars, I should say. Get up to that tribe and siege that. Secretly exposed. My granddaughter's been imprisoned. Because she's been showing signs of pregnancy. Oh. Well, that's not on. Can we ransom her? Yeah, I could pay a ransom. Yeah. Let's do that. Is she going to appear in my court as well? Let's see. I've offered the ransom. She is not in my court. No, she went to Farrell's court. That's not ideal. I can't invite her to my court, I don't believe. Oh no, I can invite her to my court. Well, there we go. I'll invite my granddaughter to my court. It's very important I invite her to my court because she can be a shield maiden. Aha. Now we're talking. And now she's a shield maiden. Now we can change your successor. Oh, she's not eligible? They have to have a learning of 15 or above. I might be able to make that happen. What are you currently working with? Lucky rabbits paw and shiny scales. Okay. I will now... Wait, did she actually... Yeah, she became a shield maiden. That's fine. Now I'm going to send you a gift. It's going to be an artifact. Going to be an artifact, which is not a court artifact. It'd be lovely if they didn't have a court, if it didn't show court artifacts here, but I understand the reasons why. Because you can hold a court artifact without having a court, and it improves opinion either way, so that's why they have it here, but it's a little annoying that you have to go through these court artifacts. Oh, you know what? I figured out what I need to give her. I need to give her the Jeweled Scriptures, right? Our level of devotion's got to be at least 1. Level of devotion. It's dutiful, which I think is 1. Yeah, I'm going to give you these Bejeweled Scriptures. Yeah. Okay. That improved it by 1. Perfect. She's now eligible. That's great. Alright, fix that then. Okay. What's next? I guess we'll get back to sieging. Oh yeah, somebody pointed out, made an obvious mistake in a previous thing. The Shrewd Steward's buff that we have here, or Staunch Steward's buff that we have here. This, obviously, doesn't apply to people like her. Well, actually, it does apply to her. It doesn't apply to people like this child here. Okay, it does apply to him in a way. It's less effective for these people because it's scaled off of influence. That's the reason. That's the reason why we had so many people who had nothing with it. It's because it scaled off their influence. So when I was looking at people previously, I was looking at people who just happened to have no influence. So, yeah. Anyway, it turns out all of these people now have influence, which means that they were bad examples. But anyway, that's essentially what was happening. Which makes sense when you think about it. Right. I might leave the Polania War and then use this army to go and finish that off. Yeah, I'm going to send you up there to finish that one off. Right. Wait, are we losing in that war? Wait, are we losing in your war? War for the High Chiefdom of Pomerelia. Oh, I'm not at war with you. Oh, that's why I'm... Never mind. That's why I'm not getting any war scores, because I'm not at war. Ah. Well, that would do it. Alright, in which case you're going to head to Welland for the Masuria War. Right. That makes a lot of sense. Right, we're winning that battle. And that battle. Just in multiple battles at once. Winning them all. Wonderful. And another battle up there. Okay, next one. We finished a bunch of our castles. That's good. Clear that out. Hebron, we're going to upgrade guilds. Going to upgrade cows. We're going to upgrade these. So that is going to be us done with those in a second. Oh wait, no, that I don't know why I skipped past this one. Here, nothing there. Just keep going up. That's the one I was looking for. That's all fine. All fine there. This one, we're going to upgrade these so we get more development growth. And there we go. Right. Where are we? Yep. Now we're back up here. Mentor and governance was a success for my grandson. He's now doing a lot better with that. Also, I guess my granddaughter, I could also mentor if I haven't mentored you before. I guess I have mentored you before. Oh no, I haven't. There we go. Mentor her in governance. Right. And now we're yeah, sieging in 2 different places. Could potentially split our army even further. The only problem with splitting our army further than this, the family that wars together. No, you can't join my war. The only problem with splitting our army further than this is that I don't believe our siege units will split any further than this. So it becomes kind of pointless if I've got another army that can't actually siege very well. Right, let's clear these out as well. I can ask my head of faith for gold. Wait, I can do what now? Oh, you just happen to have enough gold now. All right, I'll take it. Sure, why not? If you've got enough, I'll have it. It was Master of the Horse. That's the thing I was going to put somebody into. There we go. And we need that because it gives us advantage when commanding own armies. I believe that's to us, right? Yeah. And then it also gives us knight effectiveness and number of knights, which is also very good. Thank you for a huge amount of money. I mean, it's actually even a reasonable amount of money for us. My granddaughter just had a divorce. That's oh no, he actually died. Even better. Gonna matrilineally marry somebody from the marriage 1 preset. Gonna matrilineally marry this guy, so he's not aligned to anything. He might be. You're in line to nothing. You're going to matrilineally marry that guy. Right. Wonderful. Siege finished. Next one. What's the thing I've declared for? Oh, I've declared for this duchy. That's even better. I was just thinking about what I declared for there, but that's okay. Silver Arm, one of our accolades that isn't actually a real accolade, just got a just had a change in who was in charge of it. Need a new personal champion. Our new personal champion is going to be our daughter Eupraxia, because nepotism is alive and well. We're now going to work our way. Can I just go straight to their capital? Not without taking attrition. All right. House members are gaining appointments. They're about to win a siege over here, which is minorly annoying. Probably not worth that much war score. Where's my... Oh, Masuria's capital's right there, huh? Right. Court musician is died, so we need a new one. It's going to be Vladimir, 17. Right. Clear these out. We have won our war against Pomerelia. Pomerelia is all within Pomerania, I believe. Yep. So I'm going to grant you... Oh, you have to do these one at a time, but whatever. I guess I could create the duchy and give you these, but I'm just going to give you them one at a time. There we go. Right. Seems good to me. There are those. Right. You're no longer my food taster or my chief eunuch. And I get a new thing here. We already have architect, so we'll grab golden obligations, which will now make this pop up with an insane number of obligations that I can call in, I assume. Yeah, I can get 70 demand payments. Right, I need a new chief eunuch. Do I have anyone who is a eunuch? Yes, Vladimir. Vladimir, you're my chief eunuch, as well as my musician. Food taster I need as well. That can be you. Court artificer, nobody. Right. You finished your war. Who are we at war with now? Maybe Masuria? Yeah, why don't you head over the river? Yeah. Head in there. Start sieging, and then we might merge up our armies. Yeah, I think that could work. This should get us the Masuria War. Maybe. I might go and deal with that army first, though. There's 100%. Enforce demands. So that seems good. What is Masuria part of? That was part of Poland. Can I usurp Poland? No. Can I create this duchy? Well, I can usurp that duchy, yeah. Do I have any vassals in it? Nope. I'm going to give this person right... Oh, sorry, I'm going to give this to this person right here, and then I'm going to grant them all of that. Wonderful. Now, it says that I can change somebody's contract in here, right? Yeah. Now, the thing that means... Oh, that's an alliance, so that's the wrong one. Modify contract, there we go. It was the same symbol, which is what got me confused, and then it jumped up. Moravia, I can change your contract, but actually... Oh, no, I can't do it while he's at war and I'm at war. Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say that means that they're not administrative. Okay, we got Masuria. Who else are we at war with? We're at war with White Rus, Lithuania, and... So that's Lithuania, White Rus. Now who the hell are you? Wait a second. Who's this dude? I guess I must have been... This must be something we inherited. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that one. I guess I could send one of my armies down there. Okay, I'm gonna replace you with an organizer. Yeah. You're now in charge of that army. Your new goal is to make it here. Let's see. Right, back up this way. we're now going to lead this army. Reset to defaults. And now we're going to head over here. Right, let's go. Seems good to me. Could potentially have left the siege units. I definitely considered it. The reason I didn't leave the siege units all with this army is because I might need to siege at the other end, basically. So, that was it. Some of my prisoners died. Neighboring rulers won wars. That's all fine. Don't need to worry about any of that. Right. Let's win this siege. Or win this battle and then take this siege, I should say. Nice. They're running into me, which is great. And we're taking the siege at the same time. That's 100%. We captured somebody important. In fact, we captured someone important in 2 different wars there. Well, that makes life easier. Alright. Hey. Yeah, meet me up here. They're all going. Yeah, let's kill this guy and gain some dread. Neighboring ruler has lost against my vassal in a holy war for Backlin. Ooh, it's quite a lot of land. Good. Well done. Well done. How are the wars against Sweden going now that we gave them a little money? These appear to be different wars, Sweden. What happened to your war with Germany? Looks like Germany didn't win because you have a hostage of theirs. Alright, you are about to lose your war for Champagne, though. Alright. Wait, are you also at war with England? That's not England, right? That's Aquitaine. In a county war. I see. Anyway, where are we? Somewhere over... Yeah, somewhere over here. Right. Oh, also, I now have some new things here, which I should... Oh, these are both part of Grodno. Let's create Grodno. Let's grant it to a... Let's make this the county capital. Yeah. Then I'm going to grant that to a local Russian noble, who is not tribal, because I gave him a castle. And I'm going to give you Grodno. Right. That seems good to me. Right. There we go. All seem to go pretty well. Let's merge up when we can. Got some legitimacy. Or sorry, our legitimacy was high, so we got some renown. Alliance expired from our brother Samuel I of Jerusalem. Jerusalem is now held by Samuel II. Oh, he was my court tutor? I need a new court tutor. That's going to be Eupraxia, my daughter. Turns out I will give people multiple positions if it's nepotism. Right, we're going to merge together. We're going to lead, because I think we're still quicker. And we're going to lead ourselves all the way down to... Let's go their capital, because it's on the river. Or, sorry, it's on the water, on the sea. So, it'll mean that we don't need to walk through the desert, which should be quicker. Even though it's a little further away. And we do have faster naval speed, so this might not take us as long as we think it will. Because we go quicker, and our naval speed is really high. And look how quickly we're going across the world. It's insane. The only thing that slows us down is the fact that the Suez Canal does not exist. Which, well, you know, we can't really do anything about. Hey! Hebron, the city that we made, is doing well, which now gets us development growth. Wonderful. That's great. We got more renown from people admiring my legitimacy. We seem to just get, like, a huge amount from that. Which is great. Court musician is vacated, as is my chief eunuch. He just died. Alright, well, you're my only eunuch left, so you can have that position. You're my musician. Let's go. Right, do I have a disease in my capital or something? No, he just died. Oh, well. Alright then. We have a lot of people in my prison. We could ransom a few of them. Could turn them into eunuchs, but we probably wouldn't appreciate it. Right, what am I missing? A new chancellor. 21's the best powerful, 32's the best overall. I get bonuses for powerful though, don't I? So I'll go with 21. It's not that bad. It's not like he's in a very important position. I also need a new caravan master. That's necessary. Because caravan masters also affect your armies. So very, very necessary. Need a new seneschal, because we will like to have all the positions filled out. And it increases the aptitude of the other court positions, I guess. Do I have another artificer? No. That's actually interesting that seneschal, in theory, improves the aptitude of your artificers, so you get better artifacts, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Man conversion. Get a hook. Alright, glad to see that you're willing to at least say yes to that one. Get a hook there as well. Right. And that's everybody out of my prison. So far. Let's win this siege. Right, so now we're ahead. And I want a white piece, right? Oh, you don't want a white piece. Even though I have your son. Alright, new powerful vassal is House Focus. They're the ones who I think hold Sardinia. Or did hold Sardinia. Right. Oh yeah, that's a good question. How many years am I away from this? It's not going to show me. I like how I said that's a good question. Didn't say the question out loud. I'm just like, oh, that's a good question. To me. You invaded Thranduilog and won? Oh. Do you want to be my vassal? Probably not. You're Catholic. Alright. Yeah, so how long have we held this title for? So that is... I think this... No, sorry, it's the Andalusian title I need to care about. How long I've held that for. I've held that for 13 years. So in 2 years, that should be us able to end the Iberian struggle. Which means all the Iberian provinces suddenly become worth a lot, or like suddenly get a lot more value for us. What do I get from forcing demands? Oh, I get a contested title? Oh. I might as well then. While I'm here, you know. Rude not to. There's 100%. There's enforced demands. So I got the Sheikdom of Bazin. Oh. Which is de jure part of this duchy. Which is de jure part of this duchy. Which nobody has. I will create it. Then I will grant it to this person. There you go. You can have Bazin. You can't have Bazin. Can only be granted. Temple holdings can only be granted to your faith's clerical gender. Alright, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna grant this to you. And I'm gonna grant you the them. Right. Even though he only holds one piece of land. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna fix that, and I'm just like, let's not worry about it. Let's just go with the flow. Right, I should be able to fix the grain dole though. Right, mystical communion, we'll do that. Where's grain dole? It's at the top, right? Reinstate the grain dole. At least 3 counties in the region of this have granaries. Have you not finished your granaries yet? Granary. 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 Wait, did I misread it? Does it say holdings? Oh, it says counties. Ugh. I misread it. That actually means I need more than one. Well, that's horrible then. Well, we did learn that cities can, in theory, get it earlier if they're Dalik city, or sorry, if they're leak cities, because they can get it at level 3 city as well. So 3 holdings didn't count, huh? Ah, that would be why it said counties. Alright then. Alright, how many does it reckon I have, by the way, just out of curiosity? Because previously it said I had 1. It now reckons... Oh, that's the... Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, it still reckons I have 1. So it gives you 1 as a base on this, no matter how many you have. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we actually need, like, 3 more holdings. Or, yeah, 2 more holdings. Sorry. That we need to convert. Alright. Well, that's a problem for next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.